So we're about to get a little bit deeper into this glow up that I see coming in for you, that I see you are personally manifesting right now. If you are overcoming sadness, like I spoke about in the short, some of you guys, you had to raise a child on your own. You had to do something by yourself. You didn't get any help or any type of support. And now you meet this really great person, or you're currently, this person is in your auric field. And they see a lot of themselves in you, and they want to help you become the best version of yourself. But due to being single for so long, carrying this pain around for so long, you will attract and manifest a lot of things, and you will have make a lot of great memories. That's what I'm seeing here. You will get front row seats. People will have front row seats to your life. You will be some type of entertainer, some type of performer, and you will work your magic on the big screen, on the big stage. But I do feel like the moment that you are trying to settle down and have a relationship and enjoy other aspects of your life, that's when things start to fall apart. People start to turn on you at work. Your community starts to give up on you. There starts to become envy, jealousy, whatever. It's like the people fell in love with you for your story. The people fell in love with you because they resonated with your struggle love. They resonated with you being just as sad as them. You being just as miscarried, misguided, and misled as them. And now that you are experiencing the other side of that grief, the other side of that heartbreak, and now you get to share it with somebody else, these are the people that once were happy for you, once supported you. They're going to be the ones that want to see you fall down. I hear we fall down, but we get up. So let's see. Who is this person that is a partner? Who's this partner in your life? Let's see if we can get a little bit specific. Who exactly is this partner, this union, the Two of Cups energy? Who is this love interest? Who exactly is this person, this romantic interest here for my viewer? Okay, so they are self-employed. They are around a lot of people. They eat good. This is someone that has never had to file bankruptcy. They've never been homeless. But they have been on the decline of something. There is someone that has been where you are, and they want you to know that you're not alone. You may think that you're hitting rock bottom, but you're not. It's a part of some type of rise and fall. So there's times where people will love you, and there's times where people won't love you. So to help you still continue to pursue your dreams, still continue to follow what makes you happy, even though you're going to go through this transition of changing. Maybe you're changing genres. Maybe you're changing industries, managers, trying to remodel yourself or build something completely new. If you are doing any of those things, this is someone that will serve as a beacon of light and a beacon of hope. This is what they aspire to do. So you can make it through this difficult transition. But instead of it being like a spiritual voice that you listen to, trying to find light at the end of the tunnel, you are coming out of that need to find light at the end of the tunnel and actually be the light. You see what I'm saying? And so your trajectory is changing. Your perspective is changing. Everything about who you are is becoming more vibrant. This person is also going to teach you how to be more confident in your foresight. When you have, when you get some type of creative inspiration or desire to do something, trusting your intuition, how to enjoy the ebb and flow of building an empire, how how to have a healthy relationship with the limelight while also maintaining your values at home and with your family and your romantic relationship. So this phase of development is extremely important. And this is someone in your life that doesn't want to rob that away from you, rob the bliss that can come out of having a first person point of view from this side of the spectrum. That's what I see here. Everyone has to start over. So if you are starting over, I don't know. Let's see. We're going to use some energy oracles because I feel guided to do this. You ready to eat? Okay, I'm coming. So I see you feeling hungry. So you're going to feel like you're ready for this. Like you're ready to get on the stage. You're ready to rock it out. You're ready to perform. You're ready to start this next chapter in your life. But this down season is extremely, extremely important because this is where you learn who's your foes. Yes, because you have this 3 of Pentacles energy here. The people closest to you are betraying you. There's a lot of events that needs to play out first. Just about 7 events. And because they are people that you've helped before or that you were once there for, these people, you're not going to want to believe the truth that's coming out about, that's being revealed to you about people closest to you. It's going to be very uncomfortable. You have messages in reverse. It's like, I'm hearing Selena. All right. There's going to be people where it's like, I don't want to believe that these people would be the people that I'm helping are the very ones that are betraying me. I don't want to believe that the person that I love is working against me. I don't want to believe that I've helped these people. I've supported these people, this community. They're talking about me this way. It's meant to hurt your feelings. You're going through a spiritual hazing is what I'm seeing here. Status quo. And so I see you trying to determine whether or not your romantic partner that's dealing with you is just envious of you and doesn't want you to build your foundation or doesn't want you to build this business for yourself. They want you to change industries or something like that. Or if this is something that your spirit guides or your higher self really wants you to do. That's a very good question to ask. Because I do see what you feel, and that is some type of level of control. Because not every person that carries a bone is innocent. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like you may be dealing with people that are carrying bones. And we need to figure out what's the purpose of these bones. Because since you've been with your spiritual team, since it's been you and just your spirit guides, your ancestors, angels, and spirit guides, you've experienced nothing but good luck. And now you have someone trying to tell you that your relationship with the spirit realm is bad. It's a bad thing. And you just can't quite make sense of it. You can't quite make sense of it. So we're going to try to make sense of it together. How about that? Let's see. You're on to something. What is your spiritual team trying to tell you? What is your spiritual what messages aren't you able to get? And I feel like you've been looking around trying to find confirmations from your angels, your ancestors, and your guides, and it's like nobody out here, you feel like they're actually connecting to, like you can't resonate. There's this energy of like, I can't resonate. I don't know who to follow. I don't know who to trust. I don't know if this is monitoring spirits. I don't know if this is a plot that's being plotted out against me. I don't know who to trust, or is this a test? But why would I be given this just for it to be taken away? So great questions. Let's see. I feel like you done put in a petition, you done lit a candle, you done asked a question. Like, I need some guidance in regards to X, Y, and Z. Holla if you hear me, ancestors. Samote it be, okay? What is no spirit? Yeah, there's some type of stuttering. I can see you lying. Someone around you is lying. If they stutter, they lying. Confirmation if they stutter. If you've been stuttering lately, there is some disorienting type of energies trying to pull on your heartstrings. And I feel like the reason why, ooh, you got a snake close to you, baby. It's close to you, baby. This could be so close you having sex with this person. This could be so close you could taste the next person that this person is on to. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I don't fucking know. This could be you, them, or somebody else. But your mind is gone. You can't really get the messages because the wire, okay, is being interceded. The communication, you see here, the feather, the wand is being interceded. Somebody does want to reach a status quo, but they want y'all to do something together. They want to share the spotlight with you. Maybe at one point this person was unemployed. Maybe you helped them. You helped invest in them. You helped them upgrade them. Got them out of one situation. This person does want to you to follow your aspirations, but they feel like you're kind of putting on the back burner some type of group collaboration. So let's say, for example, with Spotlight here, television, traveling, vlogs, Spotlight, sharing what you guys do together, how you guys get through your day. Okay, Six of Swords. You could be a single parent with the Six of Swords energy here. You come so far. This is going to be a very encrypted message for someone that is extremely powerful, spiritual, but more importantly, you are meant to be this well-liked, confident, yet competitive person in the limelight. And you are meant to face this head on. You're not meant to be in competition with your counterpart. So even though someone may have improved, there's still a level of inferiority in between where you sit and where they came from. And so they want to, let's do it together. Let's do it together. I'm hearing let's do it together. And so your desire, not really being interested, going every single day with the Three of Pentacles to a particular group or community. The Three of Pentacles can also be something that you've established. An organization, a channel, a business. And the reason why you feel sad to pour all of your love into that is because you feel wrong. You feel wrong because of the voices that's deceiving your heart. It's like, how can I if the people that were drawn to you were in a similar situation as you, and you guys resonated with the Six of Swords, and now you're out of that situation, you may feel like they're just hating on you and it's their negativity. But I also feel like there's a level of confusion, because it's like now you don't know what to really talk about. You don't have a topic. You don't have with the messages in reverse. And it's like waiting on a higher calling, a higher love. Because I see here a good person with the homeless person in reverse. But they have also lied, haven't they? And it's very confusing because you're keeping this to yourself. You've seen a side of them that was a red flag more than once. 7-7 here. But you're flipping every time you see a red flag. You flip it and tell yourself that that's a part of, that's like the learning curve, that's a part of the journey. That's a part of a relationship. You have things that will make you feel unsure. You have karmics, you have outside factors that are always trying to sabotage your relationship. So every time you feel like a direct message with this deception, it doesn't add up. It's not making sense, right? But at the same time, it's like you feel like it's wrong to see the plot. Like it's like, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see what this person is planning on doing, especially if it hasn't happened yet. When I get there, I'll deal with it. But at this point, you're falling out of love with knowing it all. You're falling out of love with being responsible for being the bearer of bad news. It's almost like you don't enjoy being the bearer of bad news. You genuinely want to heal and help people find love. Like, that was your intention when you came. But this entire establishment was built off of pain. It was built off of a way to help you through a difficult phase in your life. And it's no contest that that's something that's wrong. But this is very tricky because you're now protecting you're protecting the snake. You see what I'm saying? You've become protective of the snake. Somebody has gotten dickmatized or pussymatized around here to the point where they're protecting the person that's feeding them the lie. And this person may be telling little white lies, which means there's a third party energy that they're communicating to. And you feel like you can't trust something, but you're trying not to revert back to learning a lesson with this person. So you're trying to trust them. But the more you engage in intercourse with this person, you're hearing the conversation. The more you show up for work, you're hearing the conversation. Either way it goes, like, you know something. I think you're falling out of love with somebody, and you're wondering if someone's just been manipulating you all along, or if because you're more established than they are. All right, so let's get it. This is the moment of truth. What is your ancestors, angels, and spirit guides trying to tell you? What are they trying to confirm for you? The Three of Swords, the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Well, that's just straight up and down. I'm talking to somebody that knows what the fuck these cards mean. The Three of Swords, the Five of Pentacles in reverse, with the Six of Wands in reverse. What does that tell you? This is someone swapping destinies with you. How does someone swap destinies with you? Reveal it to me. How does someone swap destinies with you? What do? They make you feel guilty about not having enough time for them, in the context of your conversation, whatever it is that you're doing, and how it's nothing but hurt people. They're listening to you vent about how you feel about something, and then they're just mirroring back to you like a soundboard how you feel about it. So technically, they're not really telling you you should or shouldn't work there or do this or have this business, but rather they are saying, I support you. If you feel like you don't want to do it anymore and you want to do something different, I can help you, or I will support you in whatever it is that you want to do. What they really want you to do, they want you off this high horse, okay, and working to reassure this connection in you guys so they feel more secure. And that's the relationship that I was seeing here. The relationship that I'm seeing here is, let's stay together, let's get back together, let's try to make this work. Some of y'all, they want to move in with you. Something is moving rather fast. It's not built on a solid foundation. It's too fast, it's too quick. Someone is not ready for this type of level of commitment or level of development. They're still trying to sort out certain things in their own life. And it's like, until this person is where they want to be successfully on their own, they're going to always feel like they were in your shadow. It's not a personal thing. This is just the way the brain works. This is the way the mind works. And so unless you guys are climbing this ladder up towards success together, you're going to have a Bobby and Whitney situation. A Selena and fatal love attraction. You become each other's worst enemies. Then y'all make power moves together where y'all built something up together on a shaky foundation. And then this person may treat you like, oh, they have a good thing, they don't want to mess it up. So fear of messing it up ensures that they'll mess it up, because you can smell fear a mile away. That's the way it's set up. You can sense bullshit a mile away. They don't tell you, they go vent to other people about you. But you don't want to hear that, because this person has you looking at your workers, your environment like, oh, they're the problem. Of course they're going to tell you that they're the problem, because everybody is hating on you and your relationship. How do they even get into your relationship business anyway? How do they even know what you have going on in your relationship? That's trauma bonding, even from an organization standpoint. That's trauma bonding. And so even if you haven't gotten there yet, that will still be the premises of how this establishment is built. This business is built is off of the trauma bonds of other people that were also manifesting from a space of hurt. So whether it's your intention or not, the resistance that you feel from 333, the community, it's like, why are they hating on my love life? Why are they so focused on this or X, Y, and Z? This is the support system that you created around yourself. So when you're not on the grind and working and they're not showing up for you, look at that. You could be a reader, you have psychic services. The grind in reverse in solitude. So when you are not working and being of service, they expect you to be single, alone, as a Pringle. There's a sacrifice. When you built this business organization or whatever, you built it off of your own blood, sweat, and tears. Now flip the script. Let's say you are a masculine energy and you decide that you want to do the same thing and build you a business in X, Y, Z. You got to think like a man. Okay, you see what I'm saying? That's just the reality of it. Otherwise, you'll be settling down to let someone else be the person that grinds, and you don't, because y'all are not meeting each other at an equal playing field. There's something about unequal playing fields. Now, let's say, for example, this person, it is very well possible this person could want to work on themselves. They could have their own dreams and ambitions and stuff like that. I don't feel like this person looks at what they're doing or what they desire to do as fit in some type of status quo. Like, they won't be able to make what you make or do what you do, and you may be trying to encourage this person, like, but you'll be doing what makes you happy. And this person will end up resenting you in the event that they use you as a way to say to themselves, I can, just start my own business and just start working it, and then expect the clients to be where you're at, or expect the gigs to be where you're at. That's not realistic, right? There are pitfalls that you went through that helped you build the character along the way. The Six of Swords is showing that it's your character was built through the experiences that you went through. And so someone can admire your story all along, but if they're not being allowed to go through the rigmarole themselves, then they're going to just talk about how you use your looks, you use your relationship. They're going to just treat you like you are, eventually they're going to bite the hand that feeds them. And that's because majority of the people that are guided to you are looking to waddle in their pain, and you may be trying to tell them like, hey, you don't have to do that, you can have it too. They're not going to see it like that. Okay, they're just not going to see it like that. So what's happening with this deception? So that's what your angels want you to know, is that there are things that you have to do by yourself. Okay, you have to fill your own cup. This person, whoever you date, can never be able to fill your own cup. You have to keep your relationship and stuff separate. You have to know when to rest. You have to give yourself peace and separation. Do not rush into live together, move together, jump steps. You'll know when the right time comes along, and the right person will have the patience. I was trying to make a point with, like, for example, let's use Chris Brown as an example, right? No, that's a bad example. Too many triggers. Okay. Let's say you're a celebrity and you are a man in the industry. Many women will be patient for you. Many women will be flexible with their time. But one thing you will not see a man doing is altering their schedule, their time, or their life to not give their establishment or their business top priority, top shelf professionalism. However, at the same time, they prefer to keep their affairs separate from their work life, their career life, because it allows the people that they have supporting them to live in their own delusion, in their own reality. So understand that masculine energy is going to replicate that same system that isn't broken, even in their relationship dynamic. Masculine energy sees their relationship dynamics as a business. So they will allow you to believe whatever delusion you want to believe, because it's what's best for business. It's what's best for an operating home, a happy life, happy wife type of dynamic. It is only off the impressions of women will you start rearranging your schedule and altering your stuff like that to make yourself more available, more resourceful for that relationship. With the right person, you both will be able to hire nanny, chef, and things like that allows you to have more time, versus looking at each other like who is going to sacrifice. Love shouldn't have to be a sacrifice. It shouldn't come at a depletion to either one of you in order for you guys to thrive or build or be together. You should be able to enjoy each other's company and still continue to maintain your schedules and responsibilities that you have. That's a position of leadership. So a part of mastering your masculine energy and being that boss is understanding your target market. Your target market is a version of yourself in which you came from. So that version of yourself, even though you have already ascended past it, or you feel mature and now, but you still have their attention. and they still are going through their phases of development. And that's why time is an illusion, because you expect them to follow with you and grow with you at your speed. But for every version of yourself, every day you wake up, there are pages of your development that someone is now just now finding you. 10, 20 years later, 7 years later, they're just now finding you. So this is where the patience is developed. You see what I'm saying? But as long as you're complaining to your partner about what it is that you do, they're going to do what they know how to do as a leader. Well, let me solve the problem. Maybe it's where you work. Maybe it's what you do. Maybe if you change that, you'll feel better, because they're a problem solver. They don't really get too caught up in the emotion of he say, she say, because it shouldn't affect the business. It shouldn't affect the home. So personally, this person may not ever tell you that they think that you're being too controlling about the development of other people, that you should allow them to have their own thought process and allow them to stay in their karmic relationships and hold space and grace for them and still be able to perform. You don't feel like that's authentic. You don't feel like that's who you are, because you no longer feel like you're looking for love. And so you want everyone that you develop now to be on this next phase with you. But that's an opportunity for you to grow and create the next stage that you will present on, or the next stage that you will, present, speak, or take a break. Maybe it's time for everyone takes a break. Otherwise, you're in hustle energy, and hustle energy will deplete you a lot faster. So when you feel the spark, like, okay, I feel like today's a good day to do this. Just because you found it and how you did it, and you have the master plan, and once they were listening and now they ain't listening no more, and you're all happy, it's like, as long as your partner is not looking at you like, I don't like how you're always fantasizing about new person this, and especially with psychic readings, like if you're dealing with someone that is always like unsure about the messages that you're talking about, or they feel like you're looking for something better than them, but you're just not telling them, and you're disguising it as a way to like have your own offshore crushing on other people, then that'll be their own insecurity. And so if someone has had to apologize to you about that before, you guys may need to just, date more, be each other's friends more, do their hobbies, like, do their hobbies. Let them do more of the talking and you do more of the listening. It's like you're right on the cusp of having it figured out, because you're already there. You're a manifester big time, right? But at the same time, at this phase, you just feel a little blocked, or repressed emotions is pushing you back to this version of yourself, where you're still trying to figure it out. You're still trying to move on. You're still trying to move forward. And you're still trying to get through lies and weed through the truth, and you're still picking up on the negative, right? Because as a problem solver, your job is to look for the problems in a situation, right? That's the 7 of Swords energy. You just got out of that, and so you don't want to have to look over your shoulder anymore and wonder if you can trust the people around you. But there's power in knowing information. Doesn't mean you have to respond to it. What this is saying is that just because you know something doesn't mean that particular timeline is going to play out in the future. What it means is that there is a plethora of choices that a person is now aware of, or that they will soon make a major decision about. Once they make that decision and they pull on that thread, they pull on that force of decisions, right, of choices, then we will experience a cycle of the wheel, for better or for worse. It never changes. The consequences will be what they are. But there will be more than one path to take. So yes, even if you can see it, you still have to let it play out. But can you handle knowing so much, without allowing it to tear everything down around you? Can you be in the kitchen while it's catching on fire? You know what I'm saying? Like, for real though, like, think about it. Are you capable of doing that? Is it worth it to you? And I feel like it's going to always be tricky with you with relationships, especially with relationships and work, because of the simple fact that of what you do for work. You could be a life coach, like I said. You could do psychic services. You could be a motivational speaker, an entertainer. There's going to always be complaints on your desk. There's going to always be notes being sent to you, HR, this situation, and you're being taught how to remain level-headed with this much power, with this much authority, without trying to avoid disasters and changes and pitfalls. Like, you got to get some thick skin. Like, what you scared of? Like, nah, toughen up, son. Like, son, somebody could be from New York. Toughen up. Chaos, upheaval, disaster, downfall, cutting ties, lust. Exhausted, burnout, burdened, empty. There's drama connected to someone and you just don't know if you could take it. Like, I'm hearing someone say, like, I don't know if I could take this drama. Like, it could be like this person is really great, but like their family is drama, their exes are drama, people that they've dealt with are drama, and so the drama is finding you, making it to your place of work. You can have people in your audience, okay, that are disguising themselves and like trying to disrupt your peace. I think this is meant to make you tap into your trolling era. Something is budding for you and you don't really want this version of yourself to come out. But I feel like you can't just be rainbows and lollipop forever, right? If you have a following and you have supports, you also have to teach them how you want to be treated. It's a love relationship. It's a dynamic. You can't be afraid to, hey, this is a no-no. This is what I do to you. You can ignore, but they want your attention. This is not the type of negativity that you want. So this is where you get to learn, right? Because I feel like the very person that's in your life romantically, you may not like how they address confrontation. You may want them to nip it in the butt, but this person have a level of diplomacy that you don't have. And so if you can learn anything from this person, even if y'all don't go long term, is how to be diplomatic. Okay, what is this counterpart in my viewer's life supposed to be teaching my viewer? We have social status in reverse, and you have status quo twice. Not to get your validation from the people not to get your validation from attention, because we have don't get arrogant, and so the first thing you want to do is go red, right? Love is blind. Love is pain. You want to be maybe it might trigger a tyrant energy or emperor energy, but really you will reach the heights of fame in society. Don't get arrogant in reverse. They're meant to keep you humble. And you get all overworked, like, oh, they just don't listen, so you're dump piling on this person. They may be more of the empath than you are, because they finesse differently. They're just a little bit more gentle. And so it doesn't matter if they love you. It doesn't matter if they support you. If you wake up every day and you're just doing what you love, you can never go wrong. And if this is how this person treating you, then that's the answer that your heart has been seeking. Okay? That is the answer that your heart has been seeking. You're going to have bad days. Not every day at work is going to be good. Not every day at work is going to be fun. And if it was fun for a long time, you're going through another cycle. And it's okay not to be okay. And I feel like this person is meant to be a helping hand for you. Need others to assist with services, increase productivity. No one can handle it all. And I feel like this area, they got you covered. They got you covered because they're not trying to encourage you to prevent all of this from happening and running away from the chaos and the drama. No. They're going to stick beside you while you go through the dark period. Even though you want to avoid a tower, even though you want to avoid the destruction, you guys are going to make it out on top. And this is where character is being built. So like I said, this person may not want to have to lie to you, but pay attention to the way they lie to you, because something about the way in which they lie to you to make you feel better is they're teaching you at the same time how to be more graceful, how to be more diplomatic, especially if you're not accustomed to what that looks like. You see what I'm saying? So it's okay to follow this person's gentle approach when you're so used to being a giant. Okay, let's get your last card. All right. What is your heart desire? Spirit, can you show me for my viewer, what is their heart truly desire? These have to be for my viewers that are in union, okay? Because it feels like very much in union, or you're about to be in union, and you're kind of like navigating both fame and romance or something, love and work or something like that. For my viewer, what does their heart truly desire above all else? Alchemy. Ooh. Using witchcraft, occult, and learning God's secrets transform the situation. You're ready to transmute this motherfucker. Like, let's get this popping, okay? So you're gonna take what's being given to you and you're gonna create from it. Candles, magics, y'all know the works. Get that shit cooking, honey. It will be very tiring. You will feel it. You will feel the decline. I'm not going to hold you. Okay? But that's when you know that you need to go within. That's when you know that it's time. Like, this is about you learning how to go with the flow. Listening to the senses that's all around you. Let everything speak to you. I'm hearing, let every amen or something like that. Ooh, I see some of you guys establishing like prayer warriors. For some of you, if it's not prayer warriors, it's like light language groups, candle rituals, but it's like group situation, group settings to like energy clearing. All right, I'm also seeing, what's that other one that I'm seeing? It's not for talking. It's like intention. I see you tapping into your other gift. Your other gift that you possess. But in order for you to tap into this gift, you have to just do it. Your body will remember it. You're not going to be petitioning or asking for anything. This is gratitude. Some of y'all, this may be like seances, meditation sessions, sound bowl sessions, where it's not about talking or looking outward, it's about going within. So if you've been considering doing that, this is your confirmation to do it. I'm hearing go full zen. Why not? Opportunity. Boom. New job opportunities, change of workplace or business trip. Change is coming just in time. So it's like, as you're going to know exactly like what your next venture is. what your next opportunity is, and you won't have to think so hard about it or put in so much labor work. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. Finally, where you have to do this, you're about to be working smart, not hard. And it's going to be through you tapping into your senses and through you allowing how you feel to be your guiding source. Some of y'all may have kind of embarked on this already by, seeking prophets, shamans, or people that would pray and meditate with you. And that's like a hint, clue of how your guides are giving you the green light to incorporate this or to start this, make this your daily ritual or something like that. And this is what's going to shift for you is the drive to do something will be manifested from within versus the drive to do it being manifested from connecting externally with other people. Okay, so that's what I have for you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Deuces.